gosh, you guys were just looking at me? You didn't want to say anything? It's me, Carma with a C, and I'm back in this beat. Okay, so basically, today's video is just gonna be a Q&A. All right, so we're gonna go with the first question. Is it healthy to be obsessed with something or someone? I personally feel like there is a balance between a healthy obsession and an unhealthy obsession. Obsession sounds like something that's not necessarily good, but you could be obsessed with making money. I mean, it could turn into something really bad if if you take it there. But I feel like there's a healthy obsession and there's an unhealthy obsession. Like, let's say you really love making music. And it's like anybody, like it may be somebody trying to give you a tip or somebody trying to like give you kind of like an input on something that maybe you should include in your music, or something that you should like tweak maybe a little bit, or like somebody could just be giving you like some feedback. And it's like you turn into like a whole different person and like, no, I'm gonna do it this way. Like, if you really let that control everything about you to the point where it's like you don't care about nothing at all and nobody can tell you nothing and like you can't hear anything else but music, and music is the only thing, and music has gotta be like music. I feel like that's when it starts to become unhealthy, when you start like really prioritizing that one thing and that one thing only, and there's nothing else that ever matters. You feel me? Question number 2. Have you ever changed or considered changing to be accepted by others? Actually, yes. Believe it or not, I changed myself into somebody that I wasn't because I wanted to be accepted very badly. Growing up, my parents never really accepted me for who I was. They always wanted me to be like the perfect daughter, and I was always doing everything that people needed me to do. If they needed me to motherfucking jump over the moon and do a backflip and cartwheel into somebody's grocery cart at Walmart, I had to make that shit happen. And if I didn't make that happen, then I was always gonna be talked shit about. I was always gonna be blamed. I was always gonna be the motherfucker that you point your finger at and be like, it's her fault. And everybody used to always blame me for everything. When I wanted to be myself, everybody always wanted to be like, oh, it's because of her. She did this, she did that. Oh my gosh, she is so evil. When I was just trying to be myself. So I thought that I had to change. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that I had to change to be accepted. I thought that I had to change to be valued. I thought that I had to change to be loved. I thought that I had to be that motherfucker that had to do everything that everybody wanted me to do and just let people run me over and step on my back and spit in my face and beat me the fuck up every single day and just take that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had to, just to be valued or to be accepted or to be loved. But I had to realize these motherfuckers ain't even giving me the love that I need. These motherfuckers ain't even, half of the time, I'm over here breaking my back, bending over backwards, motherfucking doing backflips. They're literally just sitting back like this. Yeah, that motherfucker right there, she gonna do all the hard work. Yeah, that motherfucker right there, we gonna let her burn herself the fuck out. And we're just gonna sit here and watch her. I just got sick of it. And I basically just decided I'm gonna be myself. And if somebody don't fuck with me for who I am, if people want to call me crazy, people want to call me weird, people want to say, oh, I don't like her because she does this and she does that, then fuck you. I had to realize, like, I have to love myself. I can't not love myself and everything about me because I want to be loved. That's not how you get love. That's not how you receive real love. When you don't love who you are, you don't even know who you are. You're so busy trying to be that person for all these other people to love that you don't even know who you are. So how can you love who you are if you don't know who you are? You feel me? And when I found out who I was, oh baby, it was raps. Oh baby, when I tell you, oh baby, it was raps. Baby, I love everything about me. Like, it's no way that I'm ever gonna let anybody make me change who I am ever again. No way that anybody's gonna make me question anything about myself. No way that anybody's gonna make me look at myself any differently. If somebody does not fuck with who I am, if somebody wants to try to slander my name, somebody wants to try to say this, that, and motherfucking third about me, I'ma let it happen. Because I know at the end of the day, I got me. And I love me for who I am. This whole world could literally be against me, and I'm still gonna love me for who I am. And that's how I had to see things, because for so fucking long, I always wondered, why does everybody treat me like this? Why does everybody do me so dirty? And I just do everything for them. Oh my God, I hate it here. I was really sad as hell, y'all. I used to be depressed as shit. I used to be so sad. Suicidal? Can somebody say? I really was sad as hell because I was trying my best to be accepted and be loved, because I wanted to feel loved the way that I was loving everybody. But ain't nobody showed me that love that I needed. So I had to give it to myself. And now that I give it to myself, I'm so much motherfucking happier. Question number motherfucking 3. Do you think it's okay to kill a person who has done terrible things in your life? If I want to be 100% honest, I don't condone violence. You feel me? I don't promote violence. I'm not gonna say that I think that it's okay to do that to somebody, but hear me out. Just hear me the fuck out. Please just hear me the fuck out. Okay? In the jungle, you know, it's kind of like everybody's surviving for themselves, you feel me? Like, if a fucking grizzly bear comes up to you and they're trying to take your fucking head off, what are you gonna do to survive? You feel me? In my personal opinion, I just feel like self-defense is okay. If somebody does something like to harm you or to like put your life in danger, terrible type thing, I feel like it's okay to defend yourself. I feel like it's okay to protect yourself by all means, you know, do what you gotta do. But just because somebody used to bully you back in middle school and they telling everybody your dirty secrets, I don't feel like that's a reason. Or just because somebody said this about you, somebody was talking this about you, and now you want to put one in their head because they said that your mama ugly. I don't condone that shit, because what the fuck is wrong? Like, seriously. People are gonna talk about you all your life, whether that's good or bad. You could literally win the lottery. It's gonna be motherfuckers that be like, oh, that motherfucker did this and did that to get that. People are gonna have shit to say your whole life. So if you spend your life being mad at everybody for having an opinion or thinking this about you or feeling some type of way about you, then you're gonna spend your life miserable as fuck. Why do I think relationships in this generation don't work? Well, personally, my personal point of view is because right now, as you could kind of tell, the women are becoming more masculine and the men are becoming more feminine. The men are thinking that they are the prize in this generation, and they're feeling like us women, we have to meet their standards and we have to chase after them and we have to beg them for their attention and we have to worship them and kiss the ground that they walk on and buy them everything that they want before they can be a man for us, you feel me? And us women, we're just submitting to that shit. Us women, we're out here buying men PS5s and brand new sneakers and outfits and new cars and just begging men for attention and going to get our bodies done to get male attention, to see if somebody's gonna recognize us, to see if somebody's gonna be like, oh, I want that one. And another thing is that I feel like COVID kind of really fucked shit up when it came to relationships, because after COVID kind of like passed off a little bit, you feel me? Everybody being on lockdown and being, you know, put up and having to keep their distance from everybody, that made motherfuckers horny as hell. Okay? That made motherfuckers ready to... They was ready to something bad. They had some pressure built up. Do you hear me? So when they lifted that motherfucking, they lifted the mandate and was just like, you guys can do what you want now. You don't gotta wear a mask. You don't gotta stay 6 feet no more. You know, do what you want. Everybody was freaking going cuckoo for motherfucking. Okay? They was really going crazy. Women was out here wilding because they was trying to get some. And the men was out here just bossing on hard. And anybody And that's why there's so many kids on this motherfucking planet right now. Because after that COVID stuff passed and they told us that we could go back to our normal lives and stuff, everybody was just looking for somebody to hunch on. Relationships was not in nobody's mind. Everybody was just trying to bust a nut. So that's kind of also the other issue. Everybody kind of got used to this generation being like the generation where you just hunch people. It ain't even no such thing as love. It's situationships now. You just want to hunch until you motherfucking croak. How do you maintain a healthy balance between independence and togetherness in a relationship? Truly, you just gotta be with somebody that respects that shit. It's some motherfuckers out here that are very, very controlling and very possessive, and they don't want people to have a life for themselves at all, okay? When I say at all, I mean at all. At all. At all. They want you to sit down and be their bitch. Or they want you to sit down and be their man. And if you think about even walking foot outside with a nice outfit on, that's your ass. If you even think about posting a picture on Instagram, that's your ass. If you even think about liking a motherfucking picture of somebody that looks good, that's your ass. It's some really controlling people. I feel like you just gotta meet somebody or, vibe with somebody that is actually gonna respect your independence. You feel me? If you're like, let's say you're an entrepreneur, like, let's say you do your own thing, your own type of thing. Don't go get with somebody that's insecure and somebody that's jealous and somebody that gets mad that you are a business person and that you do your own thing, because you have to socialize with a lot of people. You have to interact with a lot of people. You have to, get your name known. And when you're being recognized, you're drawing a lot of attention to you. If the person that you are with does not appreciate you getting that much attention, then maybe you shouldn't be with somebody that doesn't like that. Maybe. It's just maybe. But I feel like to maintain that, you and that person, y'all gotta communicate. I'm cool with you doing this type shit, but I'm not cool with you doing this type shit. And then y'all can compromise and y'all either find something to work on, work that shit out between you two, or what is your love language and how do you like to give and receive love? Overall, I'm a very affectionate person. I like to cuddle. I like to give to people. And that doesn't always have to just be like money or like materialistic things. Like, I just like being able to prove to you that I listen to the things that you like, or I like to be able to prove to you that I acknowledge you, I care about you, I cherish you, I respect you. You feel me? So like, if you really like race cars, I would go and buy you a whole bunch of race car shit, because I know that's what you like, If you say you like the color green, I'm going to buy you a bunch of stuff that's green. And make sure it's things that I see you using or things that I see you, you be interested in. You feel me? I just like to, acknowledge my person. If I'm about something, like if I'm dating somebody or if I'm dealing with somebody, the whole world is about you, baby. It's all you. It's all about you, girl. Do you hear me? I just want to give my motherfucker the world. Because that's what I want to give to myself. And that's another thing too. When you don't love yourself, you don't know how to properly love somebody correctly. Because you're so busy trying to make sure you do everything that person wants you to do, that you don't know what they need you to do. You're not in their life to do what they're needing in their life. Okay? And let me break it down for you. Let's say you're dating somebody that likes to drink a lot. You're dating somebody that drinks a lot. And this person always very controlling when they drink. You feel me? They want you to do this and do that and give them this and give them that and go and make this and make that. So you're just doing everything they want you to do. But little do you know, in their life, they actually need somebody that's going to break them out of that. You feel me? They need somebody that's going to push them to put that away. Like they have an addiction to something, they need to stop that. But you're, pushing them into it more. Like, you're like, oh yeah, this motherfucker, they're gonna always do what I say because I get drunk and I just sit on my ass and I make that motherfucker do everything for me. And you're just doing it because you're thinking that that's what you're doing out of the kindness of your heart. You're just being that person because you want to be there for that person. But in reality, you're making your situation 100 million, billion, trillion times worse, because what you're doing is you're giving that person everything that they don't need. You're giving them everything they want, not what they need. They need somebody that's gonna crack down on their ass and be like, put that shit the fuck up and get the fuck up. Get in that motherfucking tub and go wash your motherfucking ass. And like, they don't need somebody that's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I didn't make you sandwich with the cheese on it, I'm sorry. Get in the kitchen, woman, you better motherfucking make my sandwich over. They need somebody that's gonna kind of crack down on them too, because they have to realize certain things in life just the same way that you do. So, what does love mean to me, and how would I describe it? I feel like love is an expression, it's a feeling, it's an emotion. It's a term that I feel like is used most of the time in the wrong ways, but it can be used in the right ways too, you feel me? People try to use love as like an excuse to like force people into doing things, or even try to be like, you wouldn't go and post that picture on Instagram if you loved me. Like, people use it in the wrong ways, in my personal opinion. What it means to me, I feel personally that love is supposed to be something that you and somebody else experience or feel, you feel me, when y'all are very happy and y'all are compatible together. Y'all make things happen together. Y'all have that bond that's just inseparable. You feel me? Y'all got something that can't nobody else get in the middle of, can't nobody else separate, can't nobody else tear the fuck up or tear the fuck apart. It's like, if somebody try to get right down that little motherfucking creep, y'all motherfuckers is not budging. And matter of fact, you finna get your ass out of my motherfucking way. Y'all don't let nothing tear that shit the fuck up. When you're in love, that shit is locked in. Okay? That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion. I'm gonna keep saying that. For somebody to be like,
oh my gosh, how could you ever say that that's what love is?
Y'all motherfuckers be sweet. Do you believe males and females can truly be friends? Yes. Yes, and motherfucking indeed. But it's different types of men and it's different types of girls. Different type of boys and different type of girls on this planet. Personally, I feel like it is possible. I actually do have guy friends that I would consider actual friends of mine. They may not look at me that way, but I look at them that way. Do you believe in unconditional love? Yes, but no. I do believe in it. I say I do. I guess, yeah. I feel like you can. Is jealousy healthy in a relationship? No. It is, but no. It is, but no. It's a certain amount of jealousy that's supposed to be established, okay? Like if somebody's giving your spouse too much attention or something, okay, you got a reason to feel some type of way, okay? Like if they're like ODing, like not just being like, ma'am, you look very good today. And they be like, oh, thank you. That's not like something for you
to be like, oh, I'm gonna end the whole world because they said my spouse looks good.
I feel like it's more so like, if like that person is flirting with other people or something, like, yes, you have the right to be jealous. You have the right. If that person is talking to other people in like ways that they should not be talking to other people, then yes, you have the right to be jealous. But just being like jealous in general, just being like if your girlfriend posted a video on Snapchat and she thought she looked good,
you can delete that right now because I don't want anybody to think that you look good.
I just think that's a little bit weird to me, because why wouldn't you want people to see your girl? If y'all are really locked in, if y'all are really like that, you would want people to see how bad your motherfucking girl is. You would want people to see how bad that's yours. That is yours. Nobody else is getting that. Motherfuckers might look, but they can't touch if you are really genuinely fucking with that person. But now, if you know you doing some weird shit, you know you doing some sneaky shit, you know you being nasty and dirty on the motherfucking low, dirty and flirty with somebody else, then I guess, you know, you got a reason to be jealous, because you know you're doing some shit that you don't got no motherfucking business doing. But okay. How important is sex to you? Truly, everybody in this world does it, okay? Everybody. Whether you want to believe it or not, everybody does it. How would we reproduce, you know? But I don't feel like that's like in like a commitment or a relationship. I don't feel like that's the most important thing. I feel like it is very important, because y'all do need that, you know? It's a thing that everybody wants to do. It's a thing that everybody wants to, you know, experience. I mean, it's not that important, but I guess it would be important if you want kids. I mean, if you don't want kids, you can stay a virgin for the rest of your life if you really want it. But I feel like it's important, but it's not that important. I feel like in a relationship, if you're not pleasing your partner and stuff, they more than likely gonna want to find something else or someone else to please them. So I feel like, yes, it is important, but it's not the most important thing. What kind of parent do you want to be? I personally feel like I'm going to be a really, really loving, very caring, and very nurturing parent. I want my kids to have everything that I wasn't able to have growing up. I want to be able to give my kids a actual foundation. I want them to feel supported. I want them to feel like they can be who they are. I want them to feel like there is no reason to have to hide anything from me, or to lie to me about anything. Or I want them to I want my kids to be able to come to me. I don't want them to be like, oh, I'm scared to tell my mom because my mom is going to get mad at you. I want them to be like, I'm going to talk to my mom. I'm not listening to what you're talking about random on the motherfucking street. I'm going to my mother. I want to be actually a good parent. I just want to be able to do everything that I wasn't able to receive as a child. Because I learned from my mistakes, and I learned from the things that I've been through, that going out in the world trying to seek love and affection, because you can't get that shit anywhere else, it causes a lot. So I want my kids to come to me for everything. I know they're gonna have to learn on their own. I'm not gonna be like super duper strict, but I am gonna be on my kids about some stuff, because I feel like you do have to learn lessons in life. You have to experience things on your own. That's the only way that you truly learn. But I am gonna guide my kids. I am gonna be like, look now, don't be out here doing no shit like that, because that shit gonna lead to some shit and you gonna be motherfucking looking crazy. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna guide my kids, but I'm not gonna like be so hard on them, because I feel like as a human being, we all make mistakes. We all do things in our life that we regret sometimes. We all do things that, you know, we wish we didn't do. But if we have somebody guiding us, or somebody that's actually there to help us, somebody that's actually there to try to like show us the right way, you know, I mean, you be really appreciative in the end to know, like, my mom always did tell me about stuff like this, or she always did warn me about people like this, or she always did tell me, like, I'm not gonna be like, you cannot be friends with that person because I don't like them. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be like, look, now, that friend right there that you think is your friend, that's not a friend of yours, but don't say I didn't tell you. I'll tell you, but don't say I did. Do you have any weird kinks? Well, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back, because I did that shit, okay? I don't really know if this is considered a kink, but I like aggression. I like aggressiveness. Like, I want somebody to I was trying to see if it was gonna bleed. But I like when people be rough with me for some reason. It's just like, cause like, yes, take control. Do me dirty. Let me stop. But for real, that's like really, I just like, do whatever. Like if I'm in love, bro, I don't like I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I used to be a little thot. I used to be a bop. Okay, I'll be real. I'm gonna be 100. Cause like y'all already, I'm raw as hell. I ain't about to filter shit about me. You feel me? But I used to be a bop. I used to let people have their way with me like it was BK. But realizing that like being in a relationship and hunching when you're in a relationship, that shit right there is chef's kiss. That is immaculate as hell. And I realized there's nothing better than hunching somebody that you actually know, somebody that you actually can get involved with, because you start to learn that person and the things that that person likes and the things that that person enjoys. You feel me? So you can take shit up the next motherfucking level, because you know, like, if I do this, that motherfucker gonna really like that. If I do something like that, that motherfucker gonna really like that. So you can really start, you know, teeing up, you feel me? But with like people that you just meet and you be like, oh yeah, I like the vibes with you and I just want to do the nasty. And then you do the nasty and then you realize that you're wasting your fucking time with motherfuckers that don't know your body and they just want to get their little thing off. You feel me? It's whack. Waste of time. Waste of energy. And waste of a motherfucking body. And I am no longer allowing anybody to touch me unless they're cuffing me. Because why do you feel the need to do the nasty with me if you don't want to be with me? Just my personal opinion. This is my personal motherfucking opinion. I like somebody that's really gonna grab me by my hair and throw me across the room and just start dogging my shit. You feel me? I don't know. I just like assertiveness. I like people that know what they want and what they doing. Cause I could be that way too. If you no longer had to work to live comfortably, what would you be doing with your life? I probably would really be on YouTube. I would be taking YouTube way more serious. I probably would be posting a lot more on TikTok, making content a lot more. And I've always been a worker. Me personally, I like to work. I like to do things for myself because I'm an independent ass motherfucker. You feel me? I never really had nobody that I can depend on, truly. I never had nobody to just give me everything I want, truly. Like, I get most of what I want, but I never had somebody just to give me everything that I want to the point where I don't gotta do nothing. So, truly, I would still be working because, I'm working, okay? Because I don't really trust that somebody really could just give me everything I want. A lot of people be like, here, take this, and it's yours. And then you be like, really? You're just gonna give that to me like that? I don't gotta do anything? We'll be like, I'm only gonna give you this if you can give me something. And be like, oh, I'm good. You can keep it. It's yours. Because, baby, I do shit out of the kindness of my heart. Everything that I do for anybody, I'm not expecting you to do that shit back in return. I don't expect it back. But I do be thinking that maybe like somebody will appreciate me enough, or somebody will like, you know, see that I do care. I genuinely do care. And they'll just bless me for being a genuine person. But a lot of people, when you start giving and you just being kind, they take that shit and run. So then when they see that you're giving and then, you know, you're just doing that shit because they think when they do a little something for you, that you owe them back. You gotta do something for them back because they did that for you. But in my personal opinion, I don't expect shit back from anybody. Because I know if I'm doing this to give somebody, or I'm giving something to someone, or I'm like doing something for somebody, I'm doing that shit because I want to genuinely do it. I'm not doing it because I'm expecting them to do something for me. Because that's not how this shit, it's not how it's gonna go for me. Personally, I learned that the hard way. That's how, like, when I was a people pleaser and shit, I was thinking, like, if I keep being here for everybody, if I keep showing everybody all of my love and giving away everything that I ever could own for myself, somebody is gonna give it back to me. Left my ass homeless with nothing. Even if somebody tell me I don't gotta work no more for the rest of my life and they just gonna give me everything that I could ever want and need, I'm still gonna find a way to make me some motherfucking moolah on my own. I'm still gonna put that work in by myself because that's just me. That's my personality. I'm always gonna be doing something because it's Carma with the C. You feel me? I'm always gonna be making some motherfucking moves. Because at any given moment, that person could be like, I'm going to give you this whole life that you want, and I'm going to give you everything that you could ever ask for, and I'm just going to let you have it. But if you do this one thing, I'm taking all that shit back. You're never going to get it again. I won't allow somebody to do that shit to me ever again. Honey. Have you ever hurt someone and regretted it? Did you make amends or apologize? I have hurt a lot of people, actually. I'm gonna be real. If I'm gonna be honest, I used to purposely hurt people when they hurt me because I felt like that was like how I was supposed to go about things. I used to really do shit on purpose to purposely hurt somebody because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, if you did me that way, why the fuck should I care about how you motherfucking feel? Why should I be thinking about how you're gonna feel about what I want to do? The things that I should be out here doing, the things that I could be out here doing. Why should I care what you might think or what you might feel if you don't give a fuck about how it made me feel? That's how I used to look at shit, okay? But then I realized that karma is real, and that's why I named myself Carma. Because just because somebody does me the fucking dirtiest, wrongest, fucking crucial ass, most motherfucking disgusting ass ways, if I match that energy, I'm gonna be getting that karma too because I did some dirty shit too. You feel me? So now I gotta pay for that shit because I did some shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing just because my little feelings was hurt. That's not how you win in the end. I have apologized. If it's somebody I care about, or it's somebody that I have cared about, or it's somebody that I love, or somebody that I had feelings for, or somebody that I just, I fuck with, I will apologize. But will I mean it? Next question. Is it possible to be happy without being sad? Truly, I feel like everybody has to experience sadness. It's going to happen one way or another. There's no way that you can fight your emotions, and a lot of people feel
like, I can't let people see me sad. I can't let people know that I have feelings. I can't let people know that I actually am emotional because I don't want people to think that I'm soft, or I don't want people to think
I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks, because bitch, I'm human. I have emotions. I feel a lot, okay? If something really hurt my feelings, I would let that be known. I have no problem voicing how I feel. I feel like in order to be happy, you have to experience sadness. You have to go through that. You have to feel that. You have to learn from those things. Like if somebody, like, let's say you really was in love with this person and they broke your heart completely, shattered, motherfucking boom, crushed that shit. You feel me? And you're sitting there like,
But fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just gonna do everything that I thought that I should have did in the motherfucking first place because I don't have no feelings.
You're moving in survival mode. You're not allowing yourself to really heal. You're not allowing yourself to really process. You're not allowing yourself to really experience that situation. So the next person that you get with, you're guarded. you're mean as hell to that person and you don't even realize it because you never really experienced those feelings. You never really experienced that emotion. You never really took the time to just sit there and be like, that shit really hurt. That shit really hurt me. I'm just gonna take some time to myself. I can't be this way. I can't change who I am because of something hurting me. I can't change myself completely because of something damaging me. I have to dust it off and keep going. You gotta keep going. If you don't experience that pain, if you don't experience that sadness, like if one of your friends passed away and you don't sit down and really grieve, you don't sit down and really take that time to really accept that it happened. You don't take the time to really, take that time to heal from that. You're gonna be out here moving grimy as hell. You're gonna be out here moving shiesty as shit because you're sitting there like,
no, I hate everybody. I don't want you near me. I don't want you near me. I hate you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be friends with you because my friend died. Ah!
Like, you have to experience pain. You have to go through sadness. You have to go through those emotions. You have to feel those emotions. Let them out. Let them go, you know? But in order to let them go, you have to let them come up and come out. If that shit is trying to come up and come out, you get down. You're gonna keep feeling that way. You're gonna keep wondering, why am I so upset? Why is everything going like this? And why is everything going like that? And everything going so wrong in my life because I can't take the time to heal. You have to actually take time and heal. Next question. Do you think it's okay to lie sometimes? I think it's truly, I'm not gonna say it's okay to lie, but I do feel like certain things, like it's little tiny lies that I feel like is okay. Like, cause a lot of people on this planet, they'll want to know everything about you. They'll want to know all your business. They'll want to know everything about where you grew up from the second that you was born to like everything that you've been through. And then they'll go and run to the next person and be like, oh, this person right there, they told me this and they told me that and they told me this and they showed me that and they did this and they did that and they go through this and they go through that. They just want some shit to talk about. So I feel like not necessarily to lie about things, but like to keep your business to yourself. By all means, do what you gotta do. To protect yourself, your business and shit, do what you gotta do. Okay, are we more in love with ourselves in the virtual world than the real world? I guess like what you're saying is like, do we love who we are on the internet more than we love who we are in real life? Me personally, I can't speak for anybody else because I don't live in nobody else's shoes. But me personally, I love everything about me. And I'm the same on the internet and the same off the internet. I have no filter. I have no problem being who I am. I love every single bit, piece, nook, and cranny about me. Because I had to learn that every single thing that I experienced in my life, everything that I've been through, everything that I've witnessed, everything that I've experienced in this lifetime is what made me who I am.
Wow.
All that shit that happened to me is what created me. So I'm just being, you feel me? I'm just being. I'm only human and I'm just being, you feel me? So like, I love me on the internet and I love me off the internet. I feel like on the internet, I do like, I mean, I don't necessarily talk too much about things that I go through on the internet, but I'm going to start doing that more because, you know, I have nothing to hide. I have no shame in my game. But I feel like in real life, I love who I am too. I love everything about me. And I show everybody the love that I give myself on the internet, personally, how I look at it. I show me enjoying who I am on the internet. So I love me in both worlds, virtually and reality. That's it, you guys. Alrighty, stay tuned. I'm about to be getting active. I know I said I was probably gonna be posted like every week or every 2 weeks, but y'all gonna have to bear with me because that editing stuff is very time consuming. You feel me? And I have ADHD. So let me stop. But but anyway, in the next video, I'm gonna do some story times. The other, don't think that I forgot y'all comments, y'all. I seen y'all comments on my Instagram story. And y'all need to start tapping in. My Instagram is pgc.xo. My TikTok is pgc.xo. My Snapchat is pgc.xo. Y'all need to start checking on them things because I will be asking y'all some questions. And I'm going to be posting some things every once in a blue moon to get some info from y'all so I can post more content. So y'all be tapping in, tapping in, okay? But other than that, I'm finna peace out. PGC, peacing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe though. Cause I see you looking. I see you looking. I see you looking. I see you looking. I know you want this nookie.